children and the offshoots from the family, and from him just being born and raised in the area, Mobile through and through, from his family and generations, and the Robert Hope legacy will lead on. And what that legacy is about is obviously keeping family and friends first, not forgetting your community, not forgetting the things that matter most. Even as our grandfather got older in age, one thing as a young person I always looked to him as doing was him just in the middle of the night, he would be in all the way up when he was 90. Every day would get on the ground and just kneel and say his prayers. And that's something you don't see a lot of people do. I don't get on my knees sometime, and I'm fit and able to do it, but you have a guy here, well in age, every day, always knowing, you know, the foundation and from whence his help comes from. And that was his key verse that he always looked to, Psalm 121, look to the hills from whence my help comes from. And that's been the Hope family legacy verse. We've had it on photos, and that's something that we always look to, that whatever you go to in life, the journey that the Hope family has really gone through, be it nationally, all the different things that a lot of Robert Hope's kids have gone on to, is something that everyone has always looked to, the legacy that Robert and Viola Hope have planted throughout the community. I know everyone has to have some connection to at least one out of the 11 kids, and everyone knows just so much about what this means to our family, to see the outpouring and the labor of love. I know definitely that our uncle Charles Hope has really just been working within the last few months, the last few years, to really see how can we get something to leave a mark on, you know, for the community in the area. We know this is just a name on the building, but what it stands for is that something that we've kind of poured into, that is not just Robert Hope's name on there, it's the name for the rest of our family, it's the name for the folks who really knew him and saw him in the streets, saw his commitment, saw his drive, and everything that he really represented. So we definitely want to welcome you guys out here this afternoon, just for you just to take in this moment. We don't see these things every day. Normally we have news crews out. I work in the news business myself. It's for something negative. It's for something that you don't really see all the positive accomplishments for. And so for this moment to be something we can take in and reflect all the years, and when we talk about next year, Robert Hope would have been 110 years old. And so we know he's just smiling down in heaven right now, just to know that he has something here that represents all the labor, the love, and all the time and work ethic that he really put into what he did and what he loved so much. So thank you guys so much for coming out here this afternoon. We know we're going to have a good time just to really take in the memories and the achievement and the commitment that our grandfather stood for, and that the things that he really loved. And we thank you guys for just taking your afternoon